everybody, happy Monday. Welcome to a brand new week here at Hunky Dory TV. I'm sure you have spotted the little logo and the decor and all our gorgeous pastel balloons. It's Members Week! Woo! Woohoo! We love it. It's one of our favourite weeks here at Hunky Dory Crafts. This week we are celebrating you, all of our lovely members. You've got to tune in every day this week because we have got so much fun. Especially today though, the first launch of the week is this brand new amazing craft wire template book. Perfect to dive into a new hobby, combine it with your card making. It's just so much fun. We have got loads of extra fun and games for you as well, like tips, tricks, demos, discounts, offers. The first one is double discount across the website. Oh, I love that. 10% off for club members and a whopping 20% off for diamond members. Yep, you can treat yourself to anything that you've had your eye on and get that double discount. Absolutely amazing. We are also giving away free gift, free for the first 1,000 orders placed. These beautiful gemstone border packs. They're so much fun. They're so colourful and bejewelled. We just love them. And that is going to be coming to you free. No need to add it to the basket. That'll be done for you. And we have exclusive member discounts and offers for you this week. So if you are shopping, which I'm sure you will with that double discount, you can take advantage and get some extra goodies at amazing prices. We've got triple and quadruple discounts on some of them, so head over to that website and check them out. But we have got a very special Win It Weekly for you. Let's take a look. Okay, so it's not £100 worth of goodies up for grabs this week. No. It is our humongous prize roll-up. Just look at that.
It's massive.
It's huge, isn't it? There's a scoreboard in the middle of there. Absolutely engulfed by crafting goodies. We've got 3 supersized glues, we've got dies, we've got stamps, we've got a trim me pad, we've got a picture perfect pad, we've got tapes, colour block pads. We've got, I think this is a full on, oh my gosh, this is just one thing. This is a full on Treasured Moments topper collection. That's just one item out of that huge prize rollover bundle there. Worth over £500, and it will be going to one lucky winner this Members Week. All you have to do is like, share and comment how many people took part in the world's largest group hug. Oh my goodness, this sounds so claustrophobic.
And I was just thinking, that sounds, this is horrible. I was just thinking, that sounds disgusting.
I know.
I don't want to hug that many people. I don't want to hug one person.
I mean, I'm an affectionate person, but
wow.
No, too many.
That is literally sending my insides really funny. That is too many people.
It's way too many.
Oh my goodness.
Let's read out the answers. So we've got 10,554, 8,657, or C, 9,125. That is absolutely crazy. But you do need to answer, like, share and comment to be in with the chance of winning. And if you haven't already noticed, it's me and Nat today. I'm hosting, she's demonstrating, and we've got Jess in the producer's station. Good morning. Okay, let's have a look at what we've got coming up on the show. Okay, so we're very excited for this launch. It is something new, it is something different, it is so much fun. Like I say, it works seamlessly with your paper craft and also outside of that as well. It is our amazing Premier Craft Tools Craft Wire Ultimate collection that we've got for you, which contains, oh my gosh, you are going to have such fun with this. You get this amazing set of pliers here. Absolutely beautiful, really handy. And then we have, these are your pastel wires here. So we have got the beautiful, these kind of remind me of like mirror colours as well.
Yeah, they do actually.
This
Those
one
really nice pastel mirror colours that we've got are perfect match
absolutely.
for this.
I'm seeing like frosted green in here, soft blueberry, that gorgeous pastel pink one that we've got. So these are amazing. Like I say, you're going to get that sort of soft blueberry, bluey purple. You're going to get this gorgeous pastel pink. You're going to get your rose gold. Oh, rose gold might be my favourite colour in the world. You're going to get this gorgeous kind of frosted green colour, and then again that sort of bluey, purpley, darker colour, much deeper, bit more bluey this one. Then you're going to get this, your essentials one, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you're going to get your gold, obviously. Again, these are going to match great with your mirrors as well.
Yeah.
Your silver. This one's kind of like a pewter silver, isn't it? Like a steely silver.
Yes, more like a deeper sort of gunmetal silver.
Gunmetal, pewter, kind of more of a grey tone to that one. Then you've got your black, absolutely delicious. And then you've got this really nice orange, like proper copper wire effect there as well. You're getting all of these, by the way. You don't have to choose. And then we've called this one our festive selection, haven't we?
Yeah, but it's really just bright.
It's just a bright. It's just a really, obviously we've got the red and green there, as well as that blue. But yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's kind of a bright selection, but it does work perfectly for festive crafting as well. So you've got the red, you've got the brighter pink there, that beautiful royal sapphire blue, the green, and then your purple there as well. 15 colours, 45 metres worth of wire there.
I know, it's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely
so you've got
incredible.
3 metres on each of the different colours that you're going to receive. It's an I always say this wrong, I knew I was going to do this. It's an aluminium wire, which means it's super flexible. So we can just move this with our hands and bend it. But yeah, every single colour you are going to receive 3 metres, which is a huge amount of wire for what you're going to be wanting to do with this. It's also 1.5 mil in width as well. So you can use this for jewellery making if you want to make pendants from this, different bits and pieces like that. But the fact that it's aluminium means you can use it outside. So if you're wanting to make home decor projects that are going to live in like a greenhouse or something like that, you can do, because it's not going to damage the wire. Obviously we can use it in our card making, in home decor projects. It's a fantastic set, but that's not all we're getting in this bundle.
Absolutely not. We've got the last thing in the bundle, which is the amazing craft wire templates booklet with 193 easy to follow templates featuring letters, numbers, embellishments, animals, and even more projects for you. Absolutely jam-packed, full of templates for you to get going. Obviously you can do your own templates, but you've got really handy little things in here. You've got shapes in here. Let's go back. We've got the alphabet in there, super handy. Really nice special words in there, ages and numbers, so you can be doing your wedding dates, your milestone birthdays, absolutely anything like that. And then you've got gorgeous florals in here, animals, so much fun in here. Absolutely gorgeous, really nice, easy to use. 20 pages, 20 jam-packed pages.
Yeah, it's absolutely full, isn't it?
Absolutely.
And if it's not a template that you can follow, it's like inspiration of how you can use those templates as well.
Absolutely. So it's a 51-page book, but you'll get 20 pages of your templates. The rest is projects, information, inspiration. Absolutely. It's really jam-packed. That is available. Everything is available on its own, by the way. So if you do have any questions, do let us know, and we can go through the price. I mean, look at that price. £20 just under for a diamond member to start a brand new hobby.
Honestly, I can't put into words how good that price is if you are a diamond member.
Absolutely.
You're getting 45 metres of craft wire. You are getting a full template book, and you're going to get those 3 set of pliers, which are going to help you so much with your bending techniques and all things like that. £20 for a new hobby.
Absolutely. Isn't it amazing?
Where else can you find a brand new hobby at that price? I'm actually shocked at that price, to be honest, but that is incredible. That is so good.
It's so good. So I wouldn't really even I mean, I'd get extras.
Yes,
extras of
I'd be
your
getting
wire.
extra wires, because that wire price is going to come down as well if you're a diamond member. So that's going to be less than £30. You've got, what will you have then? 90 meters of wire.
Wow. Yeah, definitely, because there's 45
And it's
meters.
the wire that you're going to use the most, so that's the one thing that we're going to need the most of. But you know, maybe you're going to do this as a hobby, maybe you're going to create a business with this, maybe you're going to do your own little classes, on craft wire.
Absolutely.
Then grab yourself some more books as well, more tools. Maybe you're going to get 2 lots of the bundle because it just works out better.
Absolutely.
But it's just, and
you've fallen in love with this,
I am
haven't you?
absolutely 100% in love with this. It's so much fun. I just can think of so many ways to use it, and so many ways that I'm going to be able to use it for like gifting, for people's birthdays and presents, and not like gifting it as like, this is your present, have a new hobby, which you absolutely can do, but like making gifts with this and giving it as well. I am 100% head over heels in love with this craft wire.
Absolutely, especially at this price. Anyway, Nat, shall we stick with you and you can run us through some tips?
So let's have a look at our little handbook, because this is a template book. So what you're going to get in here is your sort of guides to follow. There's no sort of how-to instructions on how to make some of the designs in here. However, in our next magazine, I know Anne is working very busily on that next magazine to actually do some of the projects from our handbook, and they're going to be full instructions, so like start to finish, how to make the cards. So we start off really nicely. You've got your sort of content, and then we've got about what craft wire is. So typically soft metal is used for sort of like jewellery making and things like that. With the aluminium, it means that the wire is soft enough that we can just like malleably move it. It's really pliable to shape like with my fingers if I just want to use my fingers, but it's also good enough to keep the shape. So we know when we've like used these templates, we might need to do a little bit of bending to make sure that we're happy with the way that they look, but once it's done, it's going to stay in that position, which is perfect. And then we've got things about like your tools. So the tools that you're going to get your flat nose pliers, which are these ones here. Now these are really, really handy for your wire making, and I'm going to move on to that a little bit later. But your flat nose pliers, you've got the really nice bed on here. It's got really straight angles on the sides as well, so if we're bending our wire and we're doing things like the presents or the candles, anything with like a 95-degree angle, it's really great to be able to place your pliers, place your wire within your pliers, and then just bend this so it sits flat on the ridge of your edge of your plier, and that's like where you get
perfect
that really nice bend. I should have done this. Let me just see. Let's do it like this because you're going to be able to see it clearer. That's where you're going to get that really nice stretchy bend. So obviously you can do it with your fingers, or you can get your really stretchy bend. Then we have your round nose pliers. Now these are really handy because of the nice sort of like barrel that we've got. So you've got a larger shape at the top and a smaller shape at the bottom. These are super, super handy for all of your like swirls in your designs. So if you have quite a tight swirl, same with some of your flowers or your butterflies, you can do different sort of sizes to get there. So if it's a super tight bend, I would work at the top of your wire, move that around, and then just open your pliers up just so you can get that angle in, and then tightly pull that wire so it fits within that gap, and then you have these super, super small like loops that we've got there. Let me move my hand out of the way so you can see it. If we go further up our wire cutters and do exactly the same thing again, so working at the base of our pliers now, then we are going to get a larger loop. So you can see you can do large loops with this one, small loops, and with your flat nose pliers you can also do your right angle bends. What's great about your flat nose pliers as well is some of the designs, especially with all of the font, you kind of go back on yourself a lot. So to be able to do that, we would recommend using those flat nose pliers to bend your wire all the way around, so you've got a little tiny loop like this, and then place the wire within the pliers and then squeeze that together, and that is going to give you that really nice bend. So on like your H's, on your T's, this one works really well, on your M's and your N's when we're having to loop that sort of loop the wording over itself. That's what we're going to do. And then, of course, we're going to get our wire cutters. These are fantastic for snipping your wire off once your design is done. The wire isn't sharp in any way, so what you can do is sand it if you want to, if you're worried about that. If you're gifting this to maybe like a child or something, once you finish with it, then you can absolutely do that. But it's so easy to use. So now I've shown you like the basics of all of the different bends and what the pliers mean. Then we move on to like different ways that you can attach it to your cards, or maybe it's a canvas or a project that you're doing. So construction glue is an absolute dream with this. We all know, because if you're new to today and you've just thought, oh, craft wire, I want to know what that's all about, then welcome to our construction glue, because it is a brand new part of your life. If you are a lover and you watch us all the time, you'll know how amazing construction glue is.
You'll have a stash. You
will. So you'll know that it will stick your wire perfectly down. We've got cotton and thread as well, because you can also sort of use that for, say, maybe if you're doing a canvas or something on like an embroidery hoop. Your hot glue gun works especially well. So if your home decor projects, if you're adding it onto like wood and stuff like that, and you want like a really strong hold instead of your construction glue, then you can do that. Your teeny tiny daubers are also really helpful. Of course, we've got that nozzle on our construction glue, but we know that it can come out quite a bit. So using your teeny tiny daubers will help for that. Then we've got preparing your wire and all of the different things I've just spoke to you about in terms of how you use your wire, all of the different bends you can do, and sort of like the best way to get those edges. So that's on one page.
Amazing.
And then we move to all of our templates, and we are jam-packed full with templates here. The beauty of this book though, and one thing that I am very excited for, is that these templates are sized to a specific size. However, if you are using this with your jewellery making and you're wanting to obviously follow the font to maybe make personalised necklaces or bracelets, things like that, then we can actually take these images, pop them into our printer, scan and resize them. So you can make them as small as you wish to. Obviously, if you're working with this type of size, I wouldn't recommend using this wire because it's a bit thick. However, obviously if you are a jewellery maker and you're wanting to use this font for doing things like that, you'll probably have wire at home that will work perfectly for that. The same way that you can make it smaller though, we can make it bigger. So we can make our font bigger if we want to. We can also make some of the words bigger if we want to. The best thing about this though is that we can make our shapes bigger. So our shapes are sort of like our basic shapes. So we've got sort of triangles, hearts, circles, hexagons, stars. These could be going on like a wall. You could do like a wall feature, or maybe like it's a new a room for like one of your children. You wanted to have the name across the wall in like wire. Then you could do like a little star or a heart, or some of the other shapes that we've got coming up. But like with things like your flowers, you're going to want to maybe make those bigger. I think it works especially well though for our butterflies, our birds, and for all of our other elements, so our big pets and giant favourites. Because we've got that dog, we've got that cat, maybe you're wanting to make like a big sign, or something to have up in the hallway, then you absolutely can do that. And we can blow these up, so that horse now is almost sort of like triple the size that it was. This could be going on like a little girl's bedroom, or maybe you could be doing it to put up like on the, if you've got a pony or a horse at the stables, with the name on, and like have it on the front. We've also got like the dinosaur there. Look how big that one is. If you're wanting to pop that on like a child's wall again. No, it was Rosie. Rosie had such a good idea of making these bigger and doing your wide designs and then wrapping lights around them.
Oh yeah.
And making them like lights that could go up on like a wall, or maybe you could put it on a block of wood, and then it's like a little light. There's literally, you can be so creative with this.
Definitely.
So let me show you how easy this is to do. And I'm going to go over this paw print just to show you how it works, and the different ways in which you can do it. So let me grab this piece of blue. I'm going to go with this gorgeous blue. You will see, I'll put it really high up for you.
Yeah, there's little arrows.
On all of the designs, there is a starting point. So when we started to look at this in December, Stacey did lots of designs. At first, he didn't have these sort of templates on. So me and Kat were like looking through it all and trying it out. And and we were giving Stacey tips on like what needed to be bigger so it was easier for crafters or people who had never worked with wire before. So we've put these starting points on because that's where we think it's best to start. That doesn't mean you have to start there, but it will help you in sort of getting these guides together. So I'm going to do the gorgeous little paw print, and this one is so easy and fun to do because we can kind of do it with our hands. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my pliers just to bend that bit up there so it fits around that nice groove, and then with this one you can pretty much do most of it with your sort of fingers. So I'm just holding it in place with one hand and then moving this around. Now when I get to a certain point I will then switch my hands around and move to hold this at a different point. And then your wire as well, you can sort of stretch it out from the coil as you go, or you can stretch it out. I would suggest keeping it in the coil at first until you know how much wire you need, because there's nothing worse than starting a project and then you realise that you don't have enough wire to do. But look how easy and soft this wire is. Look how fun it is. And easy it is just to bend into all of those shapes. It is an absolute dream. And then we can just bend that up there, and I'm going to cut that in place on here. So just cut through that, and then we can piece this together so it sits really nicely. Bend that into shape, and then there you go, you've got that gorgeous little paw print. I'll get another piece of white card so you can see it. But this is so cute. You could use all of these shapes for so many things. Gift tags on presents. Obviously, if you've got any of our sort of animal collections, this is going to be great because no matter what colour the artwork is or the foiling, maybe it's our Perfect Days. The cat's one. What's the cat's one? Perfect Days. Yeah.
Gold foiling.
Gold foiling. We could use the gold. We could use those gorgeous rich copper colours. The pink's going to work really nicely with that because it's got that really nice tone on. So whether you're doing these to be on their own, whether you're going to use them with a project, it's absolutely perfect and so easy to do.
Absolutely. Viv Williams says I was watching that on Hobby Maker with this. It does look super fun and pretty easy.
It is so easy, honestly. It is so easy. So shall we do a little card, because I want to show you how you can put this onto a project. So I am going to do a card with all my butterflies first of all. So let's go onto our butterfly page, and I think we're going to make this butterfly up here. So I'm going to get my blue wire, and this would work really nicely with some of your designs that you have coming up with the collections as well. So let me just move some.
And again, you could be pulling this into your butterfly dance collection.
Exactly. I'm going to use the stamp from our butterfly dance collection actually to be able to do this. So we're going to do this butterfly up here. It's a quite an easy one to do as well. So this one's got a lot of numbers on it because there's a lot of like looping and ups and downs. So I'm going to pop this here, and then I'm going to get my sort of my flat nose pliers, because we're going to bring that up, we're going to crimp that down so it sits really nice and tight next to it, and then I'm just going to bring this up. So let me just bend that around. So we've got that end there. I just need to stretch that little bend out a bit more. But that's where the beauty of these wires come in, and the fact that it's so flexible is that if you have popped it a little bit out of place or you're not happy with the placement that you've got, we can easily move it. It's a project as well that, because it is so easy and handy to do and quite like malleable, like you said, if you are someone that struggles with their hands or doing things in this way, it's going to make it really easy. You can of course like lift it off the page if you want to, so I've done that for that little bend there. Anything like that, it comes really handy for. If you want to, you can hold it flat with your hands and then move it along the design if that's going to help you out. There is no right or wrong way of doing this. There's no right or wrong way of whether the wire should be behind or in front either. That's definitely personal preference. So let's go back up here to the top. I'm going to hold that again up there, fold that back down, just pinch that together, and then we're going to come up around here. I'm just going to bend that because it's got quite a little turn on that, and then we're going to spin this bit around. I can use my other pliers now just to hold that piece in place while I turn the rest of my wire like so.
Yep.
And then we're going to bring this back up.
And then obviously this is on your right hand side as well, and you are right-handed, aren't you, Nat? So obviously this is on your dominant side, which can be a bit trickier using your left hand.
Yeah. So let me grab, but that's why we really thought about like the ease of this.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
How much it was going to be. I think probably the one thing we kept saying to Stacey was, you need to make this more simple. This needs to be taken out. We got to the point where me and Kat were actually just like redoing Stacey's designs.
Yeah, of course.
Because we found that easier. It's like we had ideas, we knew what we wanted to have in this book and what shapes and designs we wanted, but actually it was easier for Stacey to design some of those off what we'd found the easiest way to do. So just finishing that off now. I'm just going to cut this one so it sits nicely in the same way, and then once you've kind of got that design,
that looks
you
so
can
great.
Sort of push these bits out and make them sit so they are perfect if you want to, but we've got that design there. Now one way you might want to have it is you could just obviously put this straight onto a white piece of card, but sometimes we want to add colour. You can do that in a number of different ways. We can use our alcohol markers to get in and colour these in. One thing that we really loved doing though was using our parchment.
Oh yeah.
And another thing that we found absolutely exceptional for sticking down our items was our brand new tape runners.
Yes.
So I'm going to get our incredible pink tape runner, and I'm just going to turn this over, and we are just going to run this along here. If you can get it on the sort of longer edges
Absolutely.
of your wire, you'll get like a better run. You can hear it catching onto there.
Yeah,
but your dotty one's perfect because obviously it's just going to sit where that wire is. You can use the other ones as well if you want to. However, it won't. You'll be able to see it a little bit more, whereas your dots you can't because it just sits where you want that to be.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm going to pop this on here now, and just pressing down on the lowest parts of your wire, because obviously you've got those bends, you've got those turns, but if you can press down on the lowest bits of those wire, and then look at this.
Oh, love
It's not
that.
falling off there at all. It is stuck down perfectly. So let's go in with our scissors and cut around here.
Oh, amazing. Just whilst you're doing that, I am going to try and read out some comments. Obviously, I want to get obviously Nat's thoughts and tips and everything, and leave plenty of time for that. So that's absolutely fine. Viv says, Nat had a really good tip on Hobby Maker of placing the wire on your wrist so it doesn't get in the way.
Yeah,
if you're working with a long piece.
That's a great, especially when you've like just got your sets together as well.
Yeah.
So it's not sort of like faffing around. Popping it on like a little bracelet, it's really, really handy.
Absolutely.
To keep that wire out of the way. So just going in this tighter detail in here and just cutting that out with my craft knife.
Amazing.
Just pull that away. Then we've got that instant sort of colour on this card. So let's get making.
Yeah.
Let me see how big this piece is, because I think I was going to go straight onto here. I am going to use, so I've got this butterfly that we've already done. I have this butterfly as well, which is the lighter blue, and I've used a different colour of parchment. And then I've got this one, which is an even lighter blue. I've also done some little flourishes from the flourishes page to act as like little, what would you call them? Like tracks?
Yeah, so, yeah. Or like butterfly trails.
Trails, that's the word.
And they're
I knew
so
there was a
great
word.
to use like with your, your little offcuts maybe or
Yeah.
something like that. Catherine Brooks, I'm going to read out this comment as well. She says, getting this in my basket, cannot quite believe the coincidence, as I was looking for wire a couple of weeks ago for my daughter's GCSE art project.
Nice, this will be perfect.
Ronit, she said she's started making a 3D wire bluebird. So this is going to be
my goodness.
These colours.
This is going to be amazing. And also using those fantastic sort of templates that we've got. She'll be able to do loads of fun things with this.
Absolutely. And she said, particularly as she can now have her own set of pliers instead of having to pinch her dad's.
Yes,
Thank you, Hunky Dory. You are welcome,
And what
Catherine.
a fantastic price as well we're doing it for. So I've gone for our butterfly kisses from the incredible Butterfly Dance Collection. It's one of the 10 stamps you're going to get in this fantastic stamp set. So I've placed that on there, and then I'm just going to go around with, I might do it loose actually, because then it's going to give me more of like
a nice sketchy
fluttery, sketchy look. I'm going to kind of keep this there, but I'm not actually going to follow the line. As in, I'm not going to do it
tight
the line.
to the ruler,
I just want to make sure that my edges are within this, just because then it gives me that like floaty sort of feel. So just using that as a guide to get my image together. Because I think with the butterflies and that sort of like in-flight feel, it's quite nice to do it quite sketchy.
Yeah, 100%.
So let's do that. And then I'm going to put what I'm also going to do, because you can still bend it, and I'm going to bend my butterflies around my finger so that they're also in flight.
Oh, nice.
So they're lifting up off my card as well. So I'm going to put that one there. Oops, this one. I'm just going to bend that section. Of course, we've got our parchment on, so we need to be a little bit careful. We don't want that parchment snapping in any way. I just want to get more height off those butterflies. And then with this one, I think I'm just going to go and sort of lift up both of those edges.
Gorgeous.
But we still need a little bit of space to be able to stick these, so be careful with what you do in there. And then we're going to switch out to our full-on tape runner. So we've got lots of tape in those sections. And then once I've stuck these down, we'll put those little trails on. So just giving it a little bit of a pressure push until we know that that's nice and tight on there. You've got that parchment on there as well, so that is going to help with obviously how you can place these on.
Yeah, cool.
And how much room we've got on here for adding our adhesives. I was putting this one flat, wasn't I? So I can stick this across the whole of here. And using your tape runners with your parchment as well is absolutely fantastic, because we can't see any of that sort of glue residue.
I know, absolutely incredible.
A little bit there that's a bit too thick. Let me take that off. Put that up there. And then let's get our trails on.
So cute.
So I think I can even cut these down if I need to. Let's do, if I cut that one down. So just followed the guide that Stacey put together for these little loopy bits. They are on the essentials pages with all of your
shapes,
largest
bows and embellishments.
There
So you've
you
got
go.
bows, you've got banners, loads of little swirls.
Let's see if I can fit this one on. I can. This is so exciting. I'm popping that on there, like that. And then I'm going to go in with the last one, and that one can sort of come all the way down on
What a
this piece here.
fantastic card. So unusual as well. Your recipients might not have seen anything like this.
Absolutely awesome. And it just looks so fun as well.
So much fun.
So different. And the fact that we can still get that sort of 3D flying effect with those butterflies coming off the card.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Is even more incredible.
What a fantastic card. Absolutely mesmerising to watch as well. If you are giving it a go, please let us know. I'm just getting ready for the next part of the show here. Oh my gosh. Because it is Members Week, so that is all about extra discounts, extra goodies. Don't forget, first 1,000 orders are going to get those amazing little free gemstone sparkle pack for you. But we do have some improved Members Week offers for you, including our fantastic, trusty 3-in-1 die brush. Absolutely incredible. You've got the 3-in-1 is the die brush at the top, great for getting all your weeds out of your dies. And then you have 2 pieces just in here. You have a pokey tool, which is so great for picking up gemstones, peeling off tape back in, positioning embellishments, etc. And then you have the little spatula tool as well. So great, again, to get into those release holes of your dies, anything like that. It is fabulous. So good. I mean, I have 3, so can't recommend it anymore. It should be $11.99. Look at that diamond price, $7.99. Come on.
Wow.
If you've already got one, get a spare. Like I say, I have 3 and I genuinely could not be without.
$11.99 and you're now $7.99. That deal is awesome.
Absolutely awesome. We then have our construction glue multi-buy. Again, as Nat said, perfect for working with this brand new craft wire launch, but all of your projects. We love it. It's been an absolute firm favourite ever since it launched at the beginning of this year. 3 super sized 250ml, it's 1/4 litre of glue in there. Isn't that fabulous? Permanent glue for your paper, wood, fabrics, like I say, your craft wires, and many more uses. Sorry, that price, $19.98. Now that's reduced from nearly £30.
I know.
Incredible.
That incredible offer price is fantastic, isn't it? It's basically 1 for free.
Absolutely, it really is. $19.98. Get that in your baskets. Our brand new heat tool as well. We should not be reducing this. This is brand new. Our stylish purple Hunky Dory branded. Really nice lightweight craft heat tool for you. All of your embossing, you know, if you're just a little bit impatient with your inks like us, you can do all of those really fun effects with that, and it is the perfect tool for your heat embossing as well. Really nice, lightweight, comfortable. It's got the little stand there for you. Really great, and 2 speed settings. £5 off that, $24.99. Incredible. Next up, we have the guillotine and the super size guillotine. Oh my gosh, we love these. Any mats and layers, any card blanks that we've got to trim down, just to save the use of your trimmer and save those blades, because you don't have to ever change these blades. They are self-sharpening. So anything straight that you can do with this, it is really good for saving your trimmer blades. $31.99 is your diamond price. That's your low. This should be nearly £50, $49.99, and you are not paying anywhere near that. Even just everyday price has gone down to $39.99. Obviously $35.99 is our club members price as well, and that's completely free to join, don't forget. And then we have our little smaller, more compact guillotine here for just amazing. $17.99 is the maximum that you're going to pay, but if you're signing in or if you are a diamond member, you are going to get those reduced prices there. $16.19 or $14.39 for that. Couple more bits to show you, and then we'll go through some more projects with the craft wire for you. Rainbow scissors, come on, $11.99, $10.79, or less than £10. Oh my goodness. That is working out less than sort of £3.33. I mean, if they were a tenner, they'd be £3.33 a pair. You're paying less than that if you're a diamond member. You're paying just over that if you're a club member. £10.75 for 3 pairs of scissors. Again, if you already have these in your stash, get an extra set. Get crafting with a friend. Get a set for downstairs, upstairs, in your craft trolley, wherever. They are fantastic at that price as well. And then we also have everybody's favourite, and I'm sure today's craft wire one will be no different, our incredible crafting handbooks are available. They are RRP £9.99, and we have so many for you. We've got loads of projects with our favourite adorable scoreboard. So if you want to get into 3D crafting, if you want to make some really funky folds, some gift boxes and bags, some really fun projects. This is our latest one that uses our diamond gift, our volume 6. This came out with our gorgeous aqua scoreboard there. We've obviously got the original, and again this one volume 2, so many different projects with your scoreboard. It is worth having them all. I mean, even I turn to these quite often, all the time. You've got your prism crafting, so if you've just treated yourself to some new brush markers or craft markers, these are so great. Your prism ink pad ones as well, another one that we turn to again and again. And as well, the format is so good in here. So much education, information as well, as really inspiring projects here that you can be doing with photographic and written instructions on many of these. So they're absolutely beautiful. We've got really fun and different techniques in here. This is using our die cuts as a homemade mask. Just fabulous, absolutely fabulous. This is our Crafting Handbook Volume 6 with our brush markers and our watercolour pencils, as well as some gorgeous projects in here, that monochromatic one. We've got a really nice sort of watercolour effect one. So if you're wanting to try some new hobbies, the handbooks are going to be a real helping hand for you. Let's go back to today's launch and show you some amazing samples with our brand new Craft Wire Ultimate Collection. I mean, this is so cute. Let's show you another project with that butterflies one in a totally different way, popping this onto an embroidery hoop. Same colours, we've got the little flourishes in there, super, super cute. Decorate your craft rooms, you know, make it a really inviting space. We've got a gorgeous floral card here as well that uses multiple colours. We've even just popped, and I mean, this is really simple to do. If you don't want to try any of the really intricate designs at first, just pop in a frame around that pattern paper. That coloured paper is just gorgeous. We've got some really nice projects. I mean, I picked these out because it is Valentine's Day coming up, and again, they're nice and sweet and simple here. So we've got the love with that heart, and again, we've got those wire borders going down the side. We've got these beautiful red roses. Now, super easy because they're quite abstract, those roses.
Yeah, those ones are really, really fun to create, actually.
Absolutely.
You could be making a little, like, wire rose bouquet.
Or a dozen red roses.
That would be
Wouldn't
really
that
cute.
be
And
so
then
cute?
you don't need to buy flowers every year because you can just pull out your wire bouquet.
Absolutely. We've got this one as well. We've got a special wedding anniversary coming up next, in the next 10 days. So I had to pick this one out. It's absolutely beautiful. And again, this would look gorgeous with some ribbon on a nice plaque. Again, maybe
you could even do like just the date and have that on like a piece of wood and have it on as like a home decor project on like the mantelpiece or on the side.
100%. Or if you've got a wedding coming up to decorate for, you know, you could have the current date on and Mr. and Mrs. Obviously, be thinking about your wedding cakes for your toppers.
100%.
Your table decorations. We've got some beautiful, I mean, wedding crafting, this is going to come in so handy and keep your costs down a lot. Wedding decor is so expensive. We've got these little table numbers here. You could even do your place names as like, you can double up them as favours. Absolutely so many.
Oh my God, how good would that look?
Wouldn't it? Everybody's name. Oh, it'd be fantastic. We've got some amazing projects here. We've got this really nice sort of manly rock and roll sign. Again, we are going to show you some more, but I'm really keen to get back to Nat. Are you ready to craft for us
I am,
again?
yeah. So we're going to do some of the text this time. We're going to use, alongside our wire as well, that incredible free gift. So for the first 1,000 people that order, you're going to have these beautiful gemstones in there, and I thought they were just going to work perfectly with this. So I'm just finishing off one of my little bunnies, and we're going to make a gorgeous little Easter card here. So just coming through the back part of this, I just want to bend this upwards so I've got that nice curve on there, and then I'm just going to hold this here and bend straight back. You can obviously, because it's quite flexible as well, you can sort of move your designs back if you need to get in to be able to sort of stretch those out, because we can get straight back into the design. I just need to sort of just turn that wire ever so slightly so that's on the front of there we go, and then I can bend this around here. So once I'm happy with where that's sitting, I can just take my little, trim that little bit off there, and then there you go, you've got one of your little bunnies. Now I've actually done 2 of these to go together, and then we are going to do the text of Happy Easter. So I've got my Easter ready to go. Funnily enough, don't get distracted when you're doing this, because you can very easily spell things wrong. So double check that. I was distracted this morning and wrote Eater instead of Easter, which meant I had to start again, because obviously the S is in the middle of your Easter. But only I would do that, really. So then let's bend this around. I love the words. I love how easy they are to do. I love how you've got this handy little guide, sort of like a a line that you can line up your other designs to, so you know that your words are going to sit nice and straight against each other. So let's bring that up there. I'm just going to bring in my round nose because I don't want it to be super flat. I just want to make sure that that is where I want that to go, and then we'll come back through here. Like we were saying before, if you want to, you can have this around your wrist so it helps with like the movement of the wire as well. So hoppy, let's do the P up to here, and then we'll go on to our Y. So for this one here, I'm going to leave this bit coming sort of like just up the top of my Y.
Yeah.
And this is a really great way of showing how you sort of like join your letters together. So I'm just going to hold that at the top of my Y, stretch that down, and then pinch that together. That's going to give me a really nice straight edge there to start my Y off. And then again, in exactly the same way, hold your pliers at the top of that lettering, bend that down, pinch that at the top there, and then we are going to bend this whole section around to do my little loop. If it's not perfect, it doesn't have to be. You know, you can add extra little bits on if you want to. So there is my hoppy ready to go. What you could do as well is, if you wanted to carry on so it said Hoppy Easter, you could then use one of the nice joining techniques. So you could either go in with a little flourish. Let me get to that page. So one of these little flourishes, and sort of do a little turn and then do your Easter.
Oh yeah.
And then you could also sort of carry it even further. So you could have your Hoppy Easter, and then you could go straight into one of your little bunnies if you wanted
so
to.
Cute.
There's loads of ways of being able to put this together, but let's stick this to our card. So I've got an 8x8 because it's going to be quite large. And then this panel is cut to 7.5 by 7.5, and then this one I've done 7 by 7. So I'm going to stick this all together before I start adding my wire on, just because it's easier to do that before than do it after. So let's stick this in place. Oops. I'm going to stick this onto my 8x8. You can obviously do these onto pattern papers if you want
of
to.
course.
You can do it. There's a really great card that Kat did with the watering can, and she did it with one of our Duo Design paper pads, and it looks so sketchy and fun.
Yes.
So let's stick this on here. I'm going to go with my Easter down here, my Hoppy up there. I've got 2 rabbits, so I'm going to do them so they're like facing each other, because we can turn those around, and then I'm going to decorate it with some of these designs. So these flowers are great because we can trim into those, so you don't have to use them as huge strips if you don't want to, but then I am going to use some of the designs as borders. So let's go and just trim this strip into 2, so I've got like 2 equal sort of borders there. Let me see where these are going to go to. I might just do my 2 sides and then lots of different embellishments. So I'm going to start with sticking this down, I think. So let's get our construction glue out for this, so we can show you how to do it with your construction glue.
Yeah, we'd love that. Myra Langdon says, I can see making Vegas neon style signs with these.
Oh my goodness, they will look so good, won't they? Like I said, you can pop these into your printer so you can make that font as large as you want it to be. So you could be making like signs that it's got the little coffee cup on, but you could have like, but first coffee, and have it in the kitchen if coffee is the way you sort of survive through your day.
Absolutely.
So I'm just going on with my glue directly, but obviously use your finger daubers. That's going to help you get as much like neatness on here as possible. But I want to get this on, so let's go on like that. And then again, it's just a case of pressing on the font that is sort of like the lowest point, because we've got a lot of loops, we've got a lot of joins in our text. It will stick down really nicely though. Just hold it at first.
Yeah, just if you are using your construction glue, it does just need that little bit of time.
Yeah. like anything
Yeah,
with your construction glue, you need it to give it that time to sort of like grip onto your project. It does work though. There we go. That's starting to hold a little bit better.
Oh, Linda Grimes has just ordered my craft wire collection and more wire too. Why not when it's at this price? Get yourself some extras, especially if it is a project that you've got loads of ideas for. You know, you've got home decor projects in your head, you want plenty. And at this price, you can definitely, you know, you can't go wrong. Hopefully you will love it just as much as us.
Craft wire is becoming so popular as well.
It is.
To do and sort of like do like little businesses with, especially it was really popular around Christmas time. There's lots of people that I knew that were having like doing little businesses, like making signs with like names on and stuff like that. I also think that's a bit better. That one wasn't working before, but now I've switched it out, it is. I also think it's great just to have in the house as well for just like quick presents and bits and pieces like that. So I'm going to stick that down, just use my tape gun for that because I've got that quick adhesion, so I can get on with hopefully maybe squeezing another little example in. We shall see.
Yeah, that'd be really nice. Yeah, we will definitely try and do that. We've not got much more to show you, so hopefully we can get that done.
We'll be able to show you how you can switch out the colours of your wire.
Yes.
We'll try and do that one next. So just placing that on, making sure that my design is stuck down nicely on there. There we go, and then we'll do the other side.
This is looking so cute.
So on any sort of bits that stick up first, so anything that is taller than the other bit, that's really where you want to concentrate your tape or your glue or your tape runner onto.
Absolutely. And imagine, you know, doing this if you're making
so cute.
Easter baskets. Maybe if you're doing Easter egg hunts.
Yes, having little bunnies on the fronts of your baskets. Think about how cool your Easter bonnets will be for your kids at school as well. You can get your wire, get started. You can do writing words, doing letters. And so then let's put these on. So these are great because they are strips, which is absolutely awesome. So I'm going to try and equally pop that between those little spaces there.
Super cute.
And I'll do the other side. I might try and do the top and the bottom as well. Let's pop this one on here, like so. And then I've got some of these little flowers that I have trimmed into. There we go. And we can just place these.
Oh, they look so cute.
In the background a little bit. And into the section of those words. I feel like I need another one there. Maybe. Let's try and pop another one at the top on here.
Oh, so cute.
You could also use them like in the corner pieces.
In the corners, yeah.
Just to extend that design. Let's see if I can trim into this one and do these little thin strips. I'm sure I'll be able to because you've got great ability with the designs here. I'm going to do this one at the bottom because I don't have much space, so I can trim into that one, and then I'll do this really funky one at the top.
Nice.
So I'll do the top first because I've got a little bit more space at the top for my gems. Just sneaking that in on there, and then again we'll go in with our crazy gemstones to fill in those gaps in the corners.
Oh, they look ace.
The little flowers. Look at that border coming to life now.
So
look how fun this is. The kids are going to love this, and as well, we were talking about this because the wire isn't that sharp. I would say I'd say maybe like 7 to 8 would be a good age that you'd be able to start this.
Absolutely, you know, with supervision and stuff.
With supervision, yeah, because it's not sharp wire. It's really not sharp wire. Obviously with some help with the bends and bits and pieces like that, but they'd have so much fun, and you'd be able to like, especially like the dinosaur, like making that dinosaur bigger. That would be super cool. So let's pop that one there. Got got another little flower to go in that corner.
Amazing.
There we go. And then I'll pop my little, pop my flower in that corner. There we are. And then I can stick this bit across the bottom. So an absolutely crazy card from me.
Oh, I love it though.
With this one. But I tried to incorporate all of the different shades of colour into my card. So I've gone with the blue for my background, and then obviously I've gone for the pink and then the purple. But it does look really cute.
It looks
actually.
really nice.
It looks really cool. Let's just see if we can fill in these little spaces with our other gemstones. I think I'll leave it like that.
Leave it like that. Happy with that?
I think that's so cool.
That looks so good.
Those gemstones make a perfect border as well.
And it brings all those colours together.
Yeah.
All of those fun Easter pastels. I absolutely love that. I mean,
Crazy.
Oh, that is just on my list of projects to try for sure. Hopefully you guys love it all as much as us. Let us know. Let us know. Mary says, creative Easter, bouncy spring bunny card. Andrea Gilbert says, beautiful card, so different, would look good in a frame. Absolutely.
100%. Making little box frames. They are. It's going to look awesome.
100%. Claire says, another fab card, Nat. Thank you so much. Lovely card, Nat, says Sandy. We are going to try and squeeze in another demo. We'll probably run very slightly over, but we definitely want to get all those tips and tricks in. So, not too much left from me. Oh, we're going to repeat the Win It Weekly. So let's do that now, because if you are joining us late, I know a few of you are, the prize rollover, that is the prize rollover this week. Incredible. Worth over £500 of all of those goodies that you see right there. One lucky winner, and we want to know how many people took part in the world's largest group hug. Is it A, B or C? Get your answers in, because you do not want to miss the chance to win that. Okay, incredible Members Week offers for you. This one is no... 50 sheets each of Miri, 100 sheets of 220 GSM Miri card, 50 silver and 50 gold. Would you like that for £19.99?
Yes, please.
I certainly would. Oh my goodness. Let me just move these glues out of the way as well, and then we can see everything perfectly. I mean, who doesn't just love our Miri? It's the finest quality. Perfect for everything. We've seen Natalie use it this morning in our colour selections, but obviously this will match most of our kits. So all of our toppers, our die cut pads, most of our collections that we do here at Hunky Dory, gold and silver. And again, you can never have too much Miri. And at that price as well, £19.99. Get that in your baskets right now. We also have the incredible tape runner bundle for you as well, which is your one permanent tape runner and your 2 refills. So we've got the dotty one here that Natalie has been absolutely loving for that craft wire. Again, it's so great for die cuts, intricate die cuts. Think about your text and things. Anywhere that's really, really tricky to adhere, this is going to be your partner in crime. You're also going to get those 2 refills. It's really handy. You just lift the top off and pop in your refill. £9.98. Look at those prices. £1 off for club members, £2 off for your diamond members, and I know you guys are going mad for those, so get those in your basket. And then we have our fabulous permanent tape runner with the sort of strips that we use for like matting and layering and things like that. So this one is your purple one here. Again, this one is such great value, £8.78 reduced down to £7.90 for club members and £7.02 for our diamond members. Absolutely incredible. Anne Richards bought the dots one last week, added the ordinary one today. Yeah, that's it. You're going to be absolutely converted.
You are.
So yes, do get those in your baskets.
Make sure you're stocking up on your refills as well.
Yes.
Because I've already refilled my purple one twice.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I am using it all the time.
All the time. It's so handy and so good. Quick recap of our brand new launch. It is this Craft Wires Ultimate Collection. And for that incredible price, the lowest that you could be paying is, I mean, look at that. Just the book on its own, £4.79 just for that. And it's an absolute amazing 51-page booklet in there. I say booklet. It's a really good book there. 193 projects in there. And then we have our wonderful pliers there. You've got 3 compact pliers. You've got your flat nose, your round nose, and your wire cutters as well that Natalie's really helpfully demonstrated for us this morning. And then you are going to get, oh my goodness, absolutely tons and tons of wire here. 45 metres in total. So 3 metres on each of your colours in this nice, soft, pliable, flexible aluminium, and you've got a colour there for every occasion. We've just seen all of those beautiful pastels combined together for that Easter. We've got our really nice essentials one, so again that's going to match your core Miri colours, and then we've got these kind of festives, but obviously they're so great for your everyday sort of bright projects. So all of this wire, all 3 of these pliers, I can't even hold it, it's that much.
I know, there's so much.
And the template book. And if you are a Diamond member, you are going to have change from £20, just £19.96.
It's absolutely crazy.
Absolute madness for home decor, for gifting projects, for presents. Absolutely amazing.
And I don't think there's any other crafting company that does anything like this either.
No.
Like there
I
are
can think of.
not that sell this many different colours of wire, and you're going to get the amount of wire, all the tools and the handbook
Absolutely.
for £19.96. Not at all.
Amazing.
You're going to find that anywhere else.
It's incredible, absolutely incredible, and it really does mean you can start a new hobby. I'm going to show you the last few samples and then we'll get Nat's last demo in. This is the card you were talking about, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's so cute.
With
it uses that doodle dots and
sketchy
stripes.
Oh, we've got the sunshine, we've got the cloud, we've got the water ring can there with those flowers to really build up that gorgeous scene.
So cute.
So cute. Every single example is absolutely
This one looks so
lovely.
good with the die cutting as well. Jane did a great job of that one.
All of those colours together beautifully. We've got this one, the little cheers. Would look so great if you've got like a home bar or a cocktail trolley.
Yeah, I think so.
So great. This was the one that you did at Hobby Maker.
I did that one last night, yeah. So just showing you how you can put the birds together if you want to. So just get to one point and then switch your wire over and go backwards again. You can make those 2 birds together.
Absolutely beautiful, and you can catch up on that. We've got the dinosaurs.
Love the dinosaurs.
So cute.
The big giant dinosaurs are going to be awesome.
Absolutely. And again, you could pop that in a frame or onto a plaque. We've got house sat. Oh, let's get something behind that. Here we go.
We're going to pop it on some acetate or some like acrylic.
Absolutely. So you've got your house signs there. Again, really great little side hustle opportunity. And then we've got Oscar's treat box here with the little bone there. Super cute. So you could be putting toys in there, anything like that.
It just shows that no matter what it is, if it's like something for the kids, like a toy box for the kids or something, you can literally use this in every aspect of life.
Absolutely. You know, I'm already thinking, like, I've got my friend's baby shower this weekend and I'm thinking one of these with, you know, baby banks, some nappies and some cream.
That would look
just
cute.
a gorgeous little personalised project for the nursery, for the kids' room, for the, you know, the pets.
And then of course it
Absolutely
can be
gorgeous.
kept afterwards. It's not something that we're going to throw away, is it?
No.
Because it's got that like really nice feel to it.
Nat, we're going to stay with you and squeeze in some last...
so I'm just going to quickly show you how you can join your wire together, and we're going to kind of also show you how you can make like with the table numbers. We've got like a little base on it, so we're going to try and squeeze all those things into one. So I am just going around this little rows here and joining these designs together. So I'm just going to move this around. This one's really quite easy as well if you're wanting to try out your flowers first, because it's very forgiving, the design, with it being quite like squiggly and fun like this. So just go in up and around those. Some of the bends in the middle of the centre, because you start in the centre, you will need like your little flat nose pliers just to help you out with that. But I'm just going to take it up to here and I am going to cut this with my wire cutters, and then I'm just going to bring that wire underneath my wire that we already have, and I am just going to pop my little just going to squeeze that wire together now with my crimpers just to kind of hold that shape and that design. Then for the bottom bit, I've got some green wire. I'm actually going to start with the base first. So if you go to your shapes, gone a bit too far on that one, and I think I'm going to do the heart one. So I'm going to do the medium size heart one. So I'm going to start off here. You'll see that the shape of your the shapes inside the larger shapes don't have guides on, but the guides are on the larger shape for you to follow. So just bending that around, I'm going to bend that up, pinch that together, and then I'm going to come back around, move the, kind of like with like fussy cutting as well, move the book, don't move you, because it's going to be easier to move the book rather than move your sort of arms in those crazy places. So I'm going to go down to this point here, and then I'm going to fold this backwards and into the center of my heart. So you can just give that a nice shape, and then I'm going to go upwards. Now, depending on what you're going to do here, what you will need to do is spend some time sort of flattening this out. You could put some air dry clay on the base as well. It will stand up. It just takes a little moment. Let me switch this out so that's nice and flat. It just takes a little bit of fiddling to be able to get it straight. So now I've got like my base sort of done in that really nice heart design. Let me just pull that out a bit. Then we're going to go back into our leaves, and I'm going to start like here, I think. So you can obviously bend that so you can follow the design, and then we can come back with it. But I'm going to go up this section here, and we're going to fold that bend down, and then I go down, and then this loops underneath, and then it comes back up. Just bend that ever so slightly into that corner piece, and then when you get to this bit here, we want to bend that all the way up so that folds nice and neatly, so then we can clamp that together. Once I've got the different sections of my design as well, I can then obviously stretch my wire back out so that you've got that sort of flexibility on there. So now we're going to attach the wire to our flower. So I'm going to see how big I want this to be. I think about there. Yeah. So I'm just going to cut this a little bit bigger than it needs to be. And then the best way to do this is loop it through your design. And then I'm just going to fold this with my finger. You want to get this quite tight, so it is quite helpful
just to secure it down.
Pliers just to bend it round and then follow through with that design. So just spinning that around there until it sort of sits on where you want it to be.
A few people have asked if it would be easier doing the leaves and then going down into the heart. It's completely optional.
It's completely optional. I've done it this way just because I thought it might have been easier to do the heart, but I may be wrong with this one. You will find the best way for you to do it. You will, within your craft wire journey, you will find the best ways to put your wire together. I'm just doing it the way that I feel is best. So that is my little heart, and then once you've got this section like complete and ready to go, then we can bend that in place, and then there you go. So just with a little bending, adding those bits on, we've now got this little lovely floral design with a stand, so it's free holding, and because it's got that little image on, you can also add little pictures onto it if you want to.
Look at that, the little Polaroid.
So there you go.
That is super cute. Was that from your Malta holiday last summer?
It was from our Malta holiday. Oh. From our brandy boat trip.
Nice. Oh,
brandy
and that looks so
boats should never
cute.
be together.
What, sorry?
Brandy and boats should never be two things.
Brandy is in the drink?
As in the drink,
oh, okay, yeah, maybe not, maybe not.
No.
Such fun though. What a cute little project to finish the show, and they would look so cute if you're having a little date night for Valentine's Day, just on the table.
It would look really cute.
Super, super cute, really
Great little gifts as well. Do it for Mother's Day.
Mother's Day, yeah, you can do it, yeah.
We've got one over there actually. So like a little tulip on like a little stand.
Jess is going to grab it for
But
us.
I was saying if you had like just go to B&Q and get some like strip wood.
Oh yeah.
Any hardware store really.
Absolutely.
Or you might have some at home.
Yeah, this is just one that you had.
Yeah, that one was just one that we had at home, the little home sign.
Again, let's
but you could do like loads of different flowers for like your mum's birth flower.
Yes.
For like the birth of all of the children, and then pop it on. And that's a gorgeous little Mother's Day gift.
Yeah, 100%. If you've got scraps like this in the garage, etc., this is the one that Natalie was talking about, that beautiful sort of tulip there. So pretty. So hopefully that's really inspired you, and at that reasonable price, you're going to dive straight in and give it a go. That is all. Thank you so much if you are still joining us. We have ran a little over, but I think you'll agree it has been well worth it today. Absolutely amazing. If you do have any other questions, please drop us an email or a message, let us know, and we can try and help you out. But honestly, once you get this book home, it really is going to be such a learning tool for you. Michelle says, great show, ladies. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you tomorrow. We will. Myra says, love this show and the new designs. Thank you for the amazing demos, hints and tips. Of course. Are we spinning the wheel? Oh my goodness, sorry, I did not know I was ready to wrap up then. We're going to spin the wheel, everybody. I am sorry, I know some people have checked out, so hopefully you are still joining us and not going anywhere for this spin the wheel. We are going to, we're going to be spinning this every day then now for Members Week. For the week. Okay, what's the question? It's time for a game of Guess Who. We're going to read a statement and you wonderful crafters have to guess who it's about. So that's all of our presenters and demonstrators.
Yeah.
Is that right, Jess? And me. And Jess, our lovely producer.
Is that just me? Is it like... Between us three. Oh, it's just between us three. Okay, that's
fine. So
it
could be me, Natalie or Jess today. You've got a 33% chance of getting your answer right.
You do. Let's see how well you know us.
Right, let's spin the wheel and see what prize we're on, and then I'll tell you guess who. Right, so we've got three little books.
That's such a good prize.
Oh my gosh, we've just had 3 new ones, that chocolate neon and remind me what? Oh, floral fairies. But you can have
360 pages. You're gonna win.
Love it. So the guess who, the statement. This person has not eaten a McDonald's chicken nugget in over 9 years. Now, I mean, nothing. I'm saying nothing.
We're not giving anything away. Was it me? Is it me? Is it Becca? Or is it Jess? How well do you know us?
How well do you know us?
I love a McDonald's chicken nugget, you know.
Yeah,
just nuggets in general.
I'm not giving anything away until I know the answer.
I think I could live off nuggets.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely.
If you're going to eat nuggets, what sauce do you go with?
The sweet curry every day. Oh yeah. Every single day. Jess, do you like chicken nuggets? Oh, yeah. What sauce?
Chicken nuggets.
Barbecue. Okay, we've got lots of guesses.
I'm a little bit weird. I like to mix my mayo with my tomato sauce and make like a little Thousand Island.
Yeah, what's it called? That
like a prawn cocktail.
Yes, that was it.
Just me weird.
Whilst you're all getting your answers in, I will run through our schedule. So the television schedule. AMC, our lovely Anne-Marie is at Hobby Maker tomorrow.
Yeah.
1 p.m. We've got our paper crimper. I love our paper crimper. It is so much fun. 3 p.m. she's got an amazing Premier Craft Tools show.
Back in stock, people.
Oh, back in stock.
And not just back in stock on all of the storage.
Yes.
It's going to be really good.
Love it. Do not miss that. 5 p.m. she's got Miri Madness, and 7 p.m. she's got Easter Cheer Collection. Still plenty of time for that. Yeah, Michelle, I am going with your reasoning as well, but I'm not giving anything away. There's a few people saying me. Myra says husband has to have the sweet and sour dip. Love that one. Yeah, there's a few people.
Who guessed first? Does someone have you got a guess?
Jess is going to pick a winner at random.
Oh no.
Jess. We've got lots of guesses for you, Nat. Sharon says Jess. Brian and Betty says Becca. Linda says Bex.
This is a good.
This is really
question,
good,
isn't it?
Claire says Rebecca. Isabel Smith's great show, ladies. Thank you. Lots of guesses still coming in. Yeah, it's Mary Rose sauce that
That's
the
what
prawn
it's
cocktail
called.
on.
So tasty.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
That nuggets or chips, I'm always making that sauce.
Oh, yeah.
I'm terrible.
Absolute heaven.
Dan goes, do you want ketchup or do you want mayo? And I'm like,
Both.
both. Put both on.
Both, absolutely. And obviously us Northerners, we like a bit of gravy too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, gravy on chips.
Gravy
delicious.
on anything. Gravy on anything.
Absolutely. Jess, have we got a winner?
Yes,
On Facebook.
Janet Burgess.
Janet Burgess. Oh, lovely. Amazing. Congratulations, Janet. 3 little books will be yours. Send us an email or a direct message with which ones you'd like and we'll get that sorted for you. Don't forget, we're spinning the wheel every day this week, so do not miss out on our shows. Next up on Hunky Dory TV, Members Week is continuing. It's me and Rachel, and we have got the Moonstone ribbon threading launch. So that is going to be so much fun. Absolutely beautiful. You guys went crazy for our first one, and our second one is going to be an absolute ball as well.
It was very popular yesterday on Hobby
was
Maker.
it?
Yeah, it was very. And the Mother's Day die that we've got on the show as well. That was nearly sold out.
Oh, amazing.
It was, honestly, it was a very, very good day for
That's
that show.
amazing. And again, I think these ribbon threading dies could work with you know, a bit mixing and matching.
Absolutely,
ribbon, wire,
yeah.
everything. So join us for that. We cannot wait to see you and have a lovely rest of your Monday.